Are there any particular tips on breaking between silos and getting people to act as a single team against a single mission? And are, again, any sort of organizational or best practice recommendations on how you've sort of busted those down?
I mean, that's a big thing. That's $100 billion question, because at the end of the day, we are completely living through silos. I mean, we are all organizations, and so silos are everywhere. A very good example that is the torture test of that, the massive example of that is e-commerce. I mean, e-commerce, it was so interesting, because at the end of the day, e-commerce is about merchandising. It's about the assortment strategy. It's about merchandising. It's about media buying. It's about supply chain. It's about content. So at the end of the day, if you don't have all those capabilities kind of working together at some point, it makes it very, very inefficient. And I mean, I'm sure everyone has experienced that, but you end up like investing a lot of money behind one particular product that is not available from your supply chain. So, those type of things, they happen all the time. In my experience and in my perspective, I would say that ways of working are more important than reporting, because people used to tend to like solve this problem through reporting, who reports to who, and actually I think that ways of working is a much it's a better answer to that. Number one, people have to understand that they are all contributing towards a bigger story. So this is why the strategy has to be very clear, has to be carpet bombed and communicated everywhere, so that everybody understands that there is a bigger picture out there. And this is what we are trying to achieve from a business perspective. This is super important, because silos are often also they are doubled by the fact that the base of the organization, they are not very aware of the strategy and why we are doing this. So the why is super important. The second thing is create a community. We operated at the governance level with all the expertise that were involved. We created in L'Oréal what we call the CDTMO board, which was the reunion of the chief digital marketing technology officers. So that was the first base of it, and then we added, as e-commerce was more and more important, we added the operations, the supply chain, the warehouse, and all those people were completely essential in the way we were delivering. So this community, this governance is key, and yet a very simple thing: put people in the same space. Even if they are not reporting to the same person, put them in, collocate them, and we also experimented a lot with agile ways of working. So having every morning or every Monday morning, all the teams that were in the same room, sharing the same issues, sharing their challenges, and everybody contributing to it. That created a lot of much more fluidity.